Jack Marshall, Hangar 38 Industries. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about the TRU, the Tactical Relocation Unit. This will be one of the last segments that we do on the TRU. And went through an operational test period, OT-P1, operational test, hyphen P1. The P1 stands for Prototype 1, OT-P1. OT-P1 was successful for the TRU. We went up in 2 weeks ago to Amherst County in Virginia, which is a pretty nice place. It's 4.5 miles or 4.5 hours from Virginia Beach, but we took the TRU up. All right, I drove it with a buddy of mine, okay, as a co-pilot. We took it up to Gun Mountain Road in Amherst County, and then drove it back on the next day. It was remarkable to do. The TRU is nothing more than a trailer. Okay, we've talked about it. You've seen it. The TRU is a trailer. It's a survival trailer. It's a low-cost survival trailer, and the only thing that is unique about this trailer is the fact that it does so many things, primarily generate its own electricity using solar power. 4 solar panels, 100 watts apiece, 400 watt system for power, and several batteries as a backup. Okay, but let's not just get too descriptive. We'll see some more of that as we go along. The TRU cost, which I finally did a breakdown for it, was $6,510. That's a rough figure, but it's pretty close. It succeeded in being operationally effective and suitable in its mission area of the design reference mission was to go 5,000 miles for over a 10-day period of time. Successful. Now we went 225 miles with it and set up shopping on the top of a mountain and hung out for the night, drank some beers. The thing that was so great about it, and I had some lingering anxiety of taking it up, was, you know, what happens to this $6,000 trailer if something happens to it? Well, it did fine. Okay, we did expressway driving and highway driving and small road driving. It handled beautifully. We had one problem while driving. We had some vibrations from the #1 lead solar panel on it, the way it was mounted, and we actually ended up having to put a bungee cord around it. I have since, after getting the TRU back to the hangar here, I fixed it. I just put some shims on one of the grommets and it worked great. So, a couple highlights. 225 miles round trip. The vehicle, my Silverado pickup truck, actually got about 4.5 miles less per gallon than not pulling it. So normally I'd get about 21 miles to the gallon out of that thing with highway driving. Ended up getting about 17.5 miles per gallon. So that was significant, okay? Especially since the design reference mission, as I had set it up, was under the assumption that I would be able to get 20 miles per gallon with it. Not so with this particular pickup truck. A smaller vehicle, maybe a smaller crossover, which is designed to be pulled with a vehicle as small as the Chevrolet Equinox, probably a 6-cylinder. Probably would get right up there around 20 miles to the gallon. All right, but a couple of the things with it. Okay, 225 miles, 450 miles round trip, no problems. No flat tires, no accidents with it. The inside of it was intact getting there. I even had the dish, the round glass plate that spins in the microwave oven. I left it in there for the trip back. Did absolutely great. Used the microwave oven, used the showering system, which is external to it. Slept in it, and was very comfortable. Opened up the top vent, and the system was very nice, with the other people sleeping in tents and hammocks and so forth were uncomfortable all night. 2 people had to retreat into the pickup trucks, and like little sissies, I was very comfortable in the TRU. The surveillance system worked fine. I actually kept an eye on the surrounding areas of the top of this hill. A buddy of mine has a 12.5 acre retreat,
Installed.
and I could actually
Temporary lighting. Put up
keep
on
track of
the outside
everybody
so
with
that
the remote camera that was installed, and actually it tilts and pans, and that was interesting. So it was great, and everybody up there simply loved it. All the external lights that I have 5 external lights. Everything worked fine. The rack system that's installed was not used. I simply slept on the floor of the TRU with a yoga mat, and that was fine. So, did it work? Yes. Did I use the electricity? Yes. Were there some things that really didn't work out? Yeah. I can't get the CB radio to work properly. I think it's the antenna. And I can't get the antenna to work, or the cheap antenna that I have, I wasn't able to pick up any stations out there near Lynchburg. So that just didn't work. I have to kind of massage that a little bit. Some of the other things I discovered was it gets a lot of debris in it over time, so you need to have some kind of a broom system that's in there to keep it clean. And other than that, I'd have to say that to use it as a bug out vehicle that you can have ready, okay, it's the way to go. I try to keep the cost of the TRU below $10,000. We did. It was $6,510, as I mentioned. But this thing is a gold mine. Not only that, but you can use it at your home as a backup power supply in case the electricity goes out. I mean, it's a 5,000 watt inverter on it. As its configuration right now with the 4 panels and 375 amp hour batteries, firmly believe that with a good day of sunshine on that thing, that you would be able to power up at your house, refrigerator, 1 small air conditioner, television, internet, Wi-Fi, and some lighting. That's powerful, okay? So the TRU, not only is it good for the bug out, but it's great for a backup power supply at your house. So that's it for the TRU.